all need to make money in this world. And so the question is, how are you going to do it? In this episode, we're going to break down the two different types of people in this world of how they make money. And that is the person that needs a salary versus the person who doesn't. It doesn't matter which type of person you are. There's no right or wrong, good or bad, but you just have to get crystal clear with yourself with what type of person you are so that you know what type of jobs to hunt for to be able to set up that alternative lifestyle for yourself. First, hey guys, I'm Whitney with The Well Engineered Life. This is the channel where we break down the plan behind the dream of alternative living. I currently am living over here in Bali, Indonesia, and jobs and money have definitely been quite an adventure of learning how to navigate the waters of working remotely. This is a question of how much time and money you want. With time, we look at a salary usually means that you are locked into typically a full-time job, and that employer has you locked up for 40 hours and maybe sometimes even more. And the agreement with the salary is that you are okay with it because they are paying for your salary, your wage, your benefits. They're giving you some sick time, some holiday time, whatever it is. But your time, for the most part, is allocated. And for myself, the biggest problem in my world as an engineer was that I didn't have enough time. So for me, leaving a salary was okay because I knew what I was getting on the other side, and I wanted to get more time. And that's where the other side of the relationship comes in with money. The person with the salary is guaranteed the salary, guaranteed the money and the stability to come in. Yet, on the other hand, the person who does not have a salary is usually forced to be more creative with how they make their money. And their money can also flex. So it could range anywhere from 0 to 1,000 or even more because you're not capped at a certain number. With a salary, you agree upon what that wage is between your employer and yourself, and that employer pays you every other week, every week, whatever the agreement is. And you know that you will get that money coming in to be able to cover your expenses. So when we break it down, the major differences between these lifestyles is understanding what your relationship is to money, to time, to security, and stability. A salary might not be for you forever, but there might be a certain time in your life that this does sound really appetizing. Or a salary could be something that you do really rely on because you say that it gives you enough time to be able to have your leisurely activities and live a life that you like while living abroad. And so that leads us to number 2, the person who does not have a salary. Typically, these people are forced to be more creative and also be more creative in terms of their work and also their lifestyle. Some months they might have to reduce their cost of living because they didn't make enough money and they just want to be able to cover the food and the housing for their lifestyle. Sometimes socializing might be a premium, but you also start to learn what is a priority of your life. And so that's where more of lifestyle designing comes into play. These people typically also do have more time, so that time allows you to meet new people, and maybe that aligns you with future opportunities. And these future opportunities could be things that you're actually more excited about than you are today. Typically, these types of jobs starting off look like gig jobs. Do things like teaching English online, edit English papers. You can also open an Upwork account or Fiverr. Overall, these gig positions are great for the people that have the entrepreneurial mind and are looking to be able to start up a project, but just looking for a placeholder to be able to pay their bills. So I highly recommend, if you are curious about being an entrepreneur or just being a learner in general, to really be serious about this path because it is achievable and it is obtainable. It does take some guts and some resilience, but you can do it. So start with identifying your skills. What do you have to offer? So like I said, these are the two types of people. Identify if you need a salary or if you don't. Whichever one you are, that is fine, but just get really clear with yourself. And so that is what I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please show some love. Like, comment, or subscribe. I appreciate all of it. And as promised, I will leave you with some Bali sweetness. So enjoy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.